What's up, you guys? It's your boy. Welcome to my world. And I'm here today with My Hero Academia, chapter 173. And yo, this chapter, we get insight on the relationship between Gentle and La Brava. And the translation for her name is now like Love Lover, but I think La Brava sounds better, especially since it's a grown man calling a little girl Love Lover. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that. But anyway, we find out that La Brava is the first fan of of Gentle, and because of that, she has been helping him with his editing and the software and technology, which he was having a hard time with in the beginning because he was just by himself. And because of that, he is very grateful and he respects her for that because it's like a YouTuber. It's like your first fan is always going to be the one that sticks by you. I know a couple of them. Like when my fans, like personally, when my fans started talking to me on this channel, I was like, yo, I feel like I'm actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? So it's relatable. It's relatable, honestly, why she's working together with him, because obviously the way he was doing his videos had her feeling some type of way, and the fact that she came to him, like directly to his door, even on the bad days, like he said, even on the gloomy days, she would ring the doorbell. It would always be her at the end of the bell. um it shows that the fans affect the YouTube or the producer or the YouTuber just as much as the YouTuber or content creator. That's the word. The content creator just as much as the fan. Like it goes hand in hand, and it's really relatable, and I can really understand why they're together right now. You know. Okay, so this chapter we get a little insight on let me stop saying that. We find out what La Brava is, not exactly what he's trying to do. All we know is from what he says in this chapter is he's trying to wake the world up. It's a wake up call basically. And the ethics of what he's doing get called into question by La Brava. She's like, "Yo, are you sure we want to mess with these young kids, these young students? Like, do they really need to be wrapped up in this?" And Gentle's like, "Yo, this is gonna help them grow, and it's gonna develop them and help them grow to become stronger, basically." And all the confliction that La Brava had basically went out the window. So then he goes on with his plan, and his plan is basically it doesn't give a day, but it gives the time, and it's pretty obvious what day it's gonna be. It's gonna be the day of the culture festival, obviously. um they're gonna go out at like 5 o'clock. They're gonna go down a road, and then they're gonna go in between like an alley, and then they're gonna go and cut through a park, right? And then that's gonna lead it to a tea shop. So by the time they get to the tea shop, it should be about 60 minutes or about an hour. I know an hour is 60 minutes, but you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be about an hour by the time that they get there. So it's gonna be like 6 o'clock. But the tea shop doesn't open until 7, so another hour. So they're gonna chill in the park, right? They're gonna chill in the park, and then they're gonna get they're gonna go in as soon as it opens and get some tea and chill for about was it like 90 minutes, because that's where he gets his premium tea. That's where he gets that I think it was called like gold tip or something like that. And there's something with the tea because he keeps the tea was mentioned a lot in this chapter. Like when Yaoyorozu made some tea. He was talking about some tea when Deku clicked on the video. La Bravo was talking about tea when they were first talking. He was writing something. She's like, "Oh, you haven't drank any tea." So something with tea and and Gentle, it probably coincides with like his mental state or like maybe even his quirk. Um, but yeah, they're gonna chill at the tea shop. It's pretty run down, honestly. He said it only has about 7 regular customers, and the person, the owner is about 70 and is like scrapping by, barely making ends meet. Uh, and they added that was added in for a reason. So the person who was ever running the tea shop is probably going to have a somewhat significant role later on in the future. So after the tea shop, they're going to go back down the road that they were originally on. They're going to see they're going to go past a construction site. Or I may have got that mixed up with one of them, but hey, trust me. They're gonna once they find the big mountain, over that big mountain is going to be, or on top of that big mountain, either or, over the big mountain is going to be the school UA. But um, there's also a forest before you get to UA, and there's going to be all sorts of like dogs and stuff, and they're gonna have keen noses, you know what I'm saying, like police dogs and stuff. So the security is going to be kind of tight. So what they're going to do is they're going to mask themselves with like dirt and like leaves and stuff, so the dogs won't notice that they're there. So once they get past that, then they're going to infiltrate UA's like network, their whole security system, right? Because they have like a whole like fancy security system, because that's one of the preparations that they made after the whole All Might versus All for One fight, and how UA became a boarding school. They upped the security a lot. So Labrava, that's her job, because she's so good at technology and all that. She's gonna use her hacking skills to completely shut it down, because usually you would need like a card, like probably like someone like the principal or someone high end like that probably has like a card to like activate the security, right? But Labrava, apparently she is such a good hacker that her ability to hack goes even further beyond the capabilities of UA security system, and she has much confidence that she can do it. And this whole plan is very like thought out and meticulous. I want to say it's gonna go down just as Gentle says, but Gentle is, I'm not gonna say he's kind of a joke, but he's very humanized, right? He's very relatable. Like, he makes mistakes just like everyone else. So there's gonna be some things that's probably gonna go awry, but he did plan it. He planned everything out very meticulously, right? And that's one of the things that he says that UA is lacking. They plan for the expected, but look where that's got them. Planning for the unexpected is going to lead them ahead of the game, and that's what he's trying to do. For him to get this wake-up call for the world, he wants to be ahead of the game. Basically, he says have prep time. Prep time is necessary, basically. So we still don't know exactly what his plan is, but he says he's going to wake the world up, or it's a wake-up call for the world. And whatever that means, it's going to happen during probably when Aries there, during the culture festival, when class 1A is going. So whatever he does, it's gonna involve the students, and most likely everyone is going to be pissed off because he interrupted what they did, right? Like, it's like I said, there's a parallel between Labrava and Gentle and the students at UA. Like, they worked hard to get where they at, and just like Labrava and Gentle worked hard to get where they at, and he's gonna feel some type of way when they feel some type of way about him. Like, he's basically like robbing them of their spotlight. He's gonna feel some type of way because he finally has his spotlight at the moment, but then he's gonna rob them of their spotlight, and that's probably gonna open his mind to be like, yeah, that's not what I came here for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like for the whole second half of the section of the chapter, that was really good, honestly, on the insight and on the feelings of Labrava and Gentle. He's actually like being humanized. That's one of the good things about Boku no Hero, is like the villains just aren't doing this just to do it. They're actually like, they have reasons and stuff. Like, you can actually feel them being like tangible. They're tangible characters that you can feel, right? And on one half, I'm like, yeah, that's good, but at the second half, I'm worried that that Labrava is being used by Gentle, but at the same time, I'm like, Gentle doesn't seem like that type of person. He really doesn't. He seems like he's laying all his cards on the table, being 100 with her. Like this is honest to God feelings, right? So whatever their plan is, it's like I said, it's going to be on the culture festival and whatever. Okay, the for the first part of the chapter, it wasn't nothing, not that big. The Deku being fired, he was only fired from his dancer position, and now he's on stage crew basically because once again him and Aoyama has been a thing that's been going on for like the last recent chapters, and him and Aoyama are going to get some connections going on while during doing the stage crew. But Deku still feels some type of way about it because he promised Eri that he'd be in it, and technically he is gonna be in it, but like not for that long because he's gonna be like zipping around, basically manhandling Aoyama because Aoyama is going to become the disco ball. He's literally going to become the disco ball, and then Deku's basically gonna like I think he's gonna like spin him around and stuff because Kirishima and Todoroki and the guy that like likes animals, they were talking about like how Aoyama's whole disco ball thing would get very one note to the people and it would just get boring. So they had to switch it up. So by doing that, they had to take Deku out of the dancing positions. Um, but yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? As long as Aries sees him, I feel like everything's gonna go cool. But Deku and All Might, Deku's still trying to train on how to just like shoot off like air blast and like pressure blast, and All Might's like it's like repetition, bro. You just gotta keep on doing it. All Might was a natural at this. He was able to use 100% pretty easily. Like Deku said, he was a true hero through and through. And as soon as they talk, and as they're talking, that's when All Might something comes at All Might, and it's like a little gadget. And next thing you know, Hatsume's there, and she likes testing her what she calls babies early in the morning because they're like the little field in UA, and it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and she likes testing them early in the morning, and she tells Deku that one of her babies has a similar skill to what he asked of her the last time that they were talking. Basically, he says he asked her to make him something to help him with a new move that he was coming up with. And All Might dropped some information. He was like, "Yeah, I used to have like support equipment. Yeah, but he was like, it wouldn't work because I'm a close range fighter, and it'd be more suited for a long range or a mid range person, right?" And he tells Deku, oh yeah, and Deku goes crazy over that. He starts like searching. He's like, "Yo, where's the pictures for All Might in the armor? I need to find it." Yo, he goes crazy over it, and but All Might tells him to be wary of using support equipment because once you lose it, you might not even be able to use your quirk. And not like he can't use his quirk like it's gone. Like he might not be able to use like any more like attacks with his quirk or anything without the equipment. Like your quirk is supposed to make your equipment, not the other way around. Not the other way around. So Deku, he already has the like was like the steel toed like boots for his shoot style, and now he's getting this new thing for his a new technique. So Deku probably is going to get a little bit more equipment, but as long as Deku can like focus on more of surrounding the not surrounding the quirk around the equipment, but surrounding the equipment around the quirk, then he should be fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the chapter. Yeah, it was pretty. I really like the insight that we got on Labrava and Gentle. His plan, it seems like he knows what he's doing. So I can already know what he's going what's going to happen, but what is his whole plan? Like what is he going to do? That's the big question. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell if you want to get the notifications every time that I post. And I will see you guys later. Peace.